My name is Adrian with Project Ramos, and on this channel I do tech reviews. So if you're into that type of content, be sure to subscribe. That way you get notified when I upload a new video. You can also discover new tech on this channel. Hey there folks, this is a common problem that I face almost every year when I'm getting ready to hang up my Christmas lights. I plug them in and they don't turn on. In a situation like this where they're all turned off, it's very difficult to find which one is the ones that I need to be replaced, so I end up just tossing those out and buying new strands. That is until I found this tool here. It's not a new tool. It's been on the market since 2012, but I had no idea that it existed until now. And I bought it, tried it out, and I can tell you it works. Let me show you. So here's what the Lightkeeper Pro looks like. You get this trigger here. You get this testing point that we are going to demonstrate here today. And then on the top side, you get a fuse tester and a bulb tester. And then you also get a voltage detector here. So let's go ahead and get started with this detection point here. So this is a very common problem that we find where only half of your extension works. And this strand in particular, this half of it went out last year. And I went through bulb by bulb trying to figure out which one's the one that went bad here, and I couldn't find it. So, but I still kept it. And now that I found this Lightkeeper Pro device here, now I'm going to be able to fix these lights easily. So what you do is you grab one of the bulbs that are out. So just remove it, insert it into this section here. And once that is in, while the extension is plugged in, you hit the trigger and you keep hitting the trigger to see if the lights will come on. And there you go there. You just seen those turn on. So what that is doing, it's sending an electrical impulse through the section that's shut off. And one of these bulbs has, or actually the bulbs have a shunt. And what happens is, in order to be able to save the other half of the extension, that shunt will stop the electricity from flowing. So that's why only half of it was out. So shooting electricity through it will reset that shunt and bring the other half of the extension back to life. So now we can see that I have another section here that's out. So I'm just going to pick a random one that's not on. And then repeat the same process. So we're just going to plug this in here and start using the trigger. And there you go there. You just seen them turn on. So that reset that shunt. So now I'm just going to return this bulb right there. And there you have it there. I've already gone through and pulsed these ones that are out, and I can determine now that these bulbs are actually bad. But if you want to confirm that they're bad, that way you can get those replaced, all you got to do is just pull one of these bulbs that are not turning on, and then use this top piece right here to test the bulb. If it doesn't turn on here, then that indeed means that the bulb is out. So now you can see here clearly that bulb is bad. So just to show you what it'll look like if the bulb is good, I'm going to go ahead and take a bulb that is working. For instance, let's take this one here and put it into the tester. And there you go there. You can see it immediately lights up. So that lets you know for a fact if a bulb is good or bad. Now what you'll notice is that there's a lot of blown out bulbs here. You're going to want to replace those as soon as possible so that you don't ruin the rest of the bulbs that are working. Now, aside from saving your stringed lights, where I think this tool really comes in handy are for those of you that have Christmas trees that are pre-lit. I know we had one a couple of years ago, expensive one, very expensive. Those trees are not cheap. And a whole bunch of strands went out, and we were meticulously going through it, me and my wife. Basically, all the bulbs that we were checking, everything was okay. So I couldn't figure out why the tree wasn't lighting up. So what we ended up doing is we got rid of the tree, bought a new one, another pre-lit tree, and that's what led me to this tool, because we've had this pre-lit tree now for 2 years. And this year we set it up, plugged it in, and sure enough, there was a whole strand that wasn't lighting up. which is very frustrating. I didn't want to get rid of this one like we did the last one. So with this tool, I was able to quickly pinpoint the issue and fix it. So there you have it, folks. That is the Lightkeeper Pro. This tool will pay for itself immediately the moment you fix your first strand of lights.